no idea what that was.
It's another day at the off-grid cabin in the woods. I came to the cabin on September 24th, I think, and that was the first video in this series. You can check it out. The Old Man Alone at the off-grid cabin in the Canadian wilderness. The link is in the description. I told my dear wife, Maureen, that I'd return on the first snowfall of the season, although now I'm doing a rethink of that because I think I'm going to have to go back to the homestead and resupply. There are times when one can get so caught up in everyday life with all the challenges and troubles and daily mayhem that one has to deal with. It can make one feel kind of lost at times, like just being another cog in a wheel and making it through, grinding away. But there are times when you feel like you're found, or rather that you have found a place in your life that you just know, yeah, this is it. In that space, one can feel at ease, take refuge, and take time to think and reflect and just be. For me and Maureen, this cabin and the land it sits on is our place of refuge. We all like to create our own special space where we find comfort, peace, and tranquility, contentment, and gratefulness. So what's your special place or space? Let me know in the comments. In the previous video, what made that noise? I was not only startled by the sound, but I was concerned that a big bull moose could be around. And they're very common here, and this is their backyard after all. They're very dangerous this time of year, and they're in rut, mating season, and I don't want to tangle with a rack of antlers. I do carry deterrents with me, and I've got a bear banger. After I heard the noise and thought it was a moose, I then thought perhaps a hunter had strayed onto our land. So I called out to let him know that I'm not a moose with a red coat on. Some viewers commented with their own ideas of what they thought it was, so I'm going to investigate a bit. I'm going to set the recorder going as well as a trail cam or two and see if we can discover anything. I decided to place my audio field recorder in the same area I heard that noise, and perhaps I can hear what made it. I've been recording nature and the wilderness for over 30 years now, and I've logged literally thousands of hours of recordings in various habitats, and I've heard some pretty strange unknown sounds and vocalizations, which I could not identify. Some of them I've later discovered to be nocturnal animals putting out mating calls or territorial calls. I know there are some that have heard or seen some unknown thing that they just couldn't identify or explain. Tell us about it in the comments. For some reason, I gravitate to the nocturnal side of the clock, preferring the stillness in the wee hours of the night. It seems to facilitate my creative side and allows time to work, think, write, create music. I love the night sounds of the wilderness, the wolves and coyotes howling, the owls, the loons on the water, the whippoorwill. They're night hawks, like me. look at you. Wow, you got your face painted and everything. So what's the best part about coming up to the cabin?
Well, what's the best part about coming up to the cabin is seeing you.
Oh. Oh, that's about the sweetest thing this old man could hear. I'm trying to find some sign that a moose is around to kind of confirm my suspicions that it was in fact a moose. Some viewers have commented that I'm too old to be hiking in the woods, too old to be walking in the snow. Well, I can tell you that I may not be able to hike up hills as quickly as I once could, and I may not be able to paddle a canoe as long and as fast as I once could, and I may not be able to chop as much wood in an afternoon as I once could. But as long as I can still hike, paddle, and chop wood, I'm going to try. It's been pretty mild temperatures by day during this time of year, but the nights can often dip well below freezing. So while I don't want a lot of heat out of the wood stove, or else it gets too warm in the cabin, so I just burn small amounts of wood and keep the damper closed, but it does tend to make the stove viewing window dirty with creosote, so time to put the moistened paper towel dipped in ash to scrub off that coating. I'll have a hot fire once a week to keep the chimney clear of creosote buildup to reduce the risk of a chimney fire. I'm so grateful to be on this 40 acres. Time becomes so precious, not to be wasted. Stay tuned for the next episode, and thanks for subscribing. For Maureen, I'm Glenn. Over and out, and take care.